Are you struggling to keep your people engaged at work? Do you find you're sitting at meetings and you wonder, why am I even here? Is this meeting going to go anywhere? Today we're here to share with you how one company transformed their culture, engaged their people, and produced focused and mindful meetings. I'm Holly Duckworth, and I'm here with my co-host Ravi Tangri, where we're going to share with you the case study of Lead Data.
Hi, Holly. This is exciting because you and I both got to work with Lead Data in depth. I've been working with them a little longer, but it's amazing to see what's happened to the culture in the organization, how it's shifted. And it's a company that's actually a technical company. It's focused on technical solutions for credit unions, things like ATMs and chip cards and so on, so forth. And the previous leadership had a more traditional sort of style, but the new CEO, Ian McNeil, who stepped in a few years ago, believed in engaging his people more so that they weren't just doing a job. He also saw that they had a key leadership role for the credit union system in leading them into using technology more to serve their members more effectively so that they could compete with the big banks more effectively. And so he saw that they weren't just providing the technical solutions, but they were also being key change agents for the whole system. And so he needed to build the capacity of his people. And now the first phase of this they did on their own, which is amazing. He built what he called the CAT, the kick-ass team. And I know, you saw in our work with them, you saw how much they had done in that in terms of building the CAT, right, Holly?
Absolutely. And, again, every culture is a little different. Kick-ass team may not be the acronym for everyone. I don't know a lot of cultures that can use the ASS word, but they built something from within for themselves that works for them and all of the conversations and the reward systems around it, which is really exciting to see just what you can do from within.
Yeah, and I first came to work with them doing their strategic planning. I do a lot of work with the credit union system, and as I was chatting with them and discovered what they'd done with the CAT, I was amazed how far they had come. And so we brought in through our strategy processes like World Cafe and open space technology, which really are an architecture for mindful meetings, how to allow people to be fully engaged. And even if there are hundreds of people involved. Now, people stay involved in conversations that are relevant to them, and these processes allow you to be present and mindful. And it opens a door to more of a personal mindfulness exploration as well.
Yeah, during the work that I was able to partner with you on, we facilitated a multiple day retreat. And in that, we not only focused on the corporate goals, but we integrated within that a personal mindfulness practice. So they had the opportunity to practice breathing techniques and meditation, journaling, mindful coloring, reflection time of how the work they were doing in their corporate work was going to mirror and advance their personal work. So it's nice that they make space within their corporate framework for personal development through mindfulness and mindful leadership.
Yeah, and in this 3-day retreat that you and I helped host, Holly, we didn't just take them through the processes, we mentored them to be able to lead these processes. And so now they are having their team meetings are open space meetings. Now, this is the luxury that we had, which was amazing. The whole company is 23 people, and we took the whole company away so that it infused in their culture this whole capacity that they're able to do that, not just within themselves, but as they go out and lead the organizations, the system, the broader credit union system. Now, we should move to some tips on this. So
that first tip is really leaders need to have a personal mindfulness practice. And Ian definitely has his practices of reading and reflection that he does. And so he utilizes that as a platform to model this. He also models asking great empowered questions and really open it and listening to his team for great answers.
And also, they did things in a stepwise fashion. They just didn't go all the way up to, really ramping up to all the things it could be. They started with the cat. And then there was some work that I did following their strategic planning, which sort of built in cat phase 2. And that led to the retreat that built in the capacity that we worked with both in the organization to build more of what Ian calls a self-aware organization and the personal mindfulness elements. And we'll get into a lot more of that detail in our deep dive show coming up.
So this has been our weekly Power Show featuring our friends at Lead Data. If you're serious about living and leading more mindfully and want more information, insights, tools, and techniques, we want to invite you to join our Insiders Club, where you get extra deep dive shows every week, as well as bonus articles, videos, and handouts to help you live and lead more consciously. We'll see you again next week.
Okay, see you at presentshow.com.